Age gaps. You ever think about age gaps? I get this question all the time. What age should I date? Is my boyfriend too young? Is he too old? I'm just going to make it really clear for you when it comes to age gaps. If you're a female, I don't want you dating guys who are younger than you. Now, there's a few caveats to this, obviously. If you're over 60, then you can date a guy who's a bit younger than you. Because often what I see, I coach a lot of women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, some in their 70s, as women usually age a little bit slower than men. Okay, so if you're in that older age bracket, you can date a guy a little bit younger. A little bit. Not 10 years, 5 years younger is okay. If you're under 50, like you are probably watching this video right now, I want you to date a guy who's at least 5 to 10 years older than you. Okay, don't date guys who are younger. There's a few things to think about. So from a science point of view, men's brains don't fully develop until they're 28, 29, 30. Okay, women's brains, they fully develop a lot earlier, by the age 20, 21. Okay, women emotionally mature a lot faster than men. I don't know if you met a guy who's under 25, but they are not particularly emotionally mature, are they? Even if you're a 21-year-old girl watching this, don't date a guy who's under 27. Don't do it. From a statistic point of view, most men start to want to settle down and find a wife by the age of about 27. Statistically, dating a guy who's under 27, usually a bad idea, regardless of your age. Even if you're a 19-year-old girl, try to find a guy in his late 20s if you really want to settle down, okay? So if you're a 19-year-old girl, at the same level as you're at right now mentally, is probably going to be a guy who's 26, 27. Dating a guy your own age would be like dating a guy who's 12. It's a very stupid idea. And you probably know this already from just looking around your friend circle. Make sure you date a guy 5 to 10 years older. It works so much better. Men emotionally mature slower than women. And there's a few other things that happen as well. One of those things is masculine and feminine energy. If a man's a bit older, he's naturally going to step into his masculine energy better and be a better leader within the relationship. When the woman's older, she naturally takes on a more mothering role. She becomes his mother and she's the leader in the relationship. This does not go well for the attraction. In a relationship, you do not want to be the guy's mum. Okay, it's not your job to be his mother. If you are, the attraction, I'm sure, is going down in the relationship pretty quickly. He needs to be the leader in the relationship. The masculine and feminine energy and the polarity need to be the right way. The man should be more masculine in the relationship than the woman. The woman should be more feminine in the relationship than the man. But you already know this, I'm sure. It makes sense, yeah? Make sure to do it the right way. Now, I know it's just age. So you can create a 10 out of 10 relationship with a guy who's younger than you. You can. Statistics are against you. It is harder. If you're really, really smart and you really want to achieve a 10 out of 10, find a guy who's a little bit older, 5 to 10 years older, and you have good chemistry, good compatibility, good X factor with, and you'll achieve a 10 out of 10. Statistically, it works really well. I've coached lots and lots of people. The relationships do go better if the guy's a bit older. A few little things as well to remember. Never date someone more than 15 years different than you. The idea is to grow old together, okay? I've seen a lot of relationships where a woman dates a guy 20, 25 years older than her. It starts off great. Yeah, he's 50, she's 25. You know, the relationship starts great. 20 years later, though, he's in a wheelchair, he's doing terribly, and she is 50 and she feels great. She's energetic, she's vibrant, she's going well. She dumps him. And she goes off and lives her amazing life because they didn't grow old together. And that's not fair, and it's not fair on either person. Don't date someone there's that huge of an age difference. It's not fair on anybody. Everyone loses, okay? Date someone who's age appropriate. Date someone who's 5 to 10 years within your range. Don't date anyone more than 15 years different than yourself. You can achieve a 10 out of 10. Date a guy who's 5 years older. It works so well, okay? Do it. It works well. And hopefully this has given you some ideas. If you're single right now, hopefully this gave you some ideas on where to set your age parameters on online dating. Okay? If you need more help, let me know.